We now want to move on to some politics. And opposition leader Raila Odinga's visit to President Daniel Arap Moi and Mwai Kibaki's homes have sent jitters within the political circles. Pundits read 2022 succession politics in meetings, while some predict that Odinga might be reinventing himself for another stab at the presidency. Could there be plans to support Baringo Senator Gideon Moi for the top office, and what would it mean for William Ruto's presidential ambitions? KTN's senior political affairs reporter Chris Thairu reports on the House of Cards.
Nearly 2 months since the time of the now famous handshake between President Kenyatta and opposition leader Raila Odinga that caught nearly all Kenyans by surprise. Following another failed presidential bid in 2017, many political pundits wrote off the ODM party leader. However, that now seems to have changed after Odinga's unexpected courtesy call to retired President Moi at his Kabarak home. On hand to receive Odinga was Baringo Senator Gideon Moi, who has already shown his interest to vie for the presidency. And on Friday, Raila visited retired President Mwai Kibaki at his Muthaiga home. Could there be a political agreement in the offing between the Mois, Kibakis and Odinga families?
You do not expect that anybody goes to see President Moi and politics is not part of the discussion. Number two, you realize that Gideon Moi previously has indicated that he's interested in the presidency come 2022. So anybody who appears to be close to him, it could only be right to think that there is a political, move that is in the offing and there is something that is being worked out.
Given the political rivalry between Gideon Moi and Deputy President William Ruto, the Ruto camp seems uncomfortable with Odinga's visit. Even before the proverbial dust could settle in Kabarak, Ruto's political lieutenants were already marking their territory in the South Rift.
Wale wanasanyana wanasema mimi ni mtoto ya huu, mtoto ya ile, tunataka kusema Your Excellency, kama vile Bishop alisema hapa, weka tuna Mungu, Mungu ashamwakia mafuta wewe.
Safari ya nchi hii ama kiongozi wa Kenya sio lazima uwe mtoto tajiri.
Uko na maadui wengi huko nje.
I expect also Raila to move with the same speed and have another handshake with retired President Kibaki and to come and have probably the final handshake with the incoming President William Samoei Ruto.
Political pundits have been arguing that Raila Odinga is well known to politically reinvent himself and remain relevant, and that Kenyans are witnessing a change of tact by the opposition chief.
Raila is a serious politician who has serious political maneuvers and moves. It will be wrong and it will be unfortunate for anybody to underrate what Raila can be able to pull out. You realize that in the recent times there are very many handshakes other than that one where he is trying to, we could want to read that he's trying to reconstruct the broken bridges between senior politicians and people who have been active politics, and many of whom are looked at people who have had a problem with the Ruto presidency.
During the visit, retired President Moi's residence, Odinga was not accompanied by his usual right-hand men and those known to be political hardliners. He was flanked by Mvita MP Abdul Samad Nasir and Vihiga Senator George Khaniri. During the handshake at Harambee House, Odinga was accompanied by National Assembly Minority Whip Junet Mohammed and lawyer Paul Mwangi.
But one thing I doubt is whether the three families will want to support the Raila presidency. I highly doubt it, because you realize that Moi has a son, that is Gideon Moi, the retired President Moi has a son who has been active in politics, who feels he has now matured to go to national politics. Even I think it could be probably Uhuru Kenyatta returning a hand to President Moi, because President Moi actually single-handedly built Uhuru Kenyatta.
This has prompted some lawmakers to start casting aspersions on Odinga's intentions.
So swali yangu kubwa ni ya kwamba, did Raila go for handshake ama alienda handshake greetings? Mimi sijui. Mungu ndiye anajua na yeye mwenyewe.
If we are creating a peace deal for this country, let it be an open peace deal. We can't run a country by gentleman's agreement. We need to come out together and tell Kenyans, yes, Honorable Raila Odinga, Honorable His Excellency Kenyatta have sat down, and this is a deal. This is what they have for Kenyans.
Handshake is real. It has a good package for the Kenyans. Some of the fruits we are now actually enjoying. For example, the people are more focused on production. They are going to work. There is peace in the land.
Raila Odinga's political agility continues to keep many guessing on what his next move will be. And with 2022 political drumbeats growing louder, if not clearer, political scientists still believe Raila Odinga will very much still be in the presidential race come 2022. Chris Dairu, KTN News.